Dr. King was only 25 years old in Montgomery. Do you know that? He was a young person, not much older than many of our young people here. And it was Rosa Parks who reached out to him and helped him become a leader. Had it not been for Rosa, you would never heard of Dr. King. Had it not been for the women in that community, you would have never heard of Dr. King. So when I say that you just heard from a Rosa Parks for this generation, I'm saying you're hearing from the bedrock and the springboard of everything we're doing now. So I want you to take in deeply that Montgomery was not the biggest city in the South. Am I right, Dr. Bullitt?
You're right.
It was a small place, but it had a big vision. It had a big dream. And it had world-class female leadership. And when Rosa sat down, she helped that community stand up. That was when Montgomery stood up, that the South stood up. And when the South stood up, America stood up. And when America stood up, now, people in struggle across the world, when they get in trouble and their backs against the wall, they will sing, "We shall overcome," because of what a woman did in a little town. I want you to imagine South Bronx as a Montgomery for the new century. I want you to imagine your community as a Montgomery for the new century. And I want us to be able to honor the Rosas and the Cesar Chavezes and the Dolores Huertas and all of the beautiful people who are coming up in these communities now. Do not underestimate what we dare to do, because what we dare to do can make history, can bend history in a new direction. And I want to thank Majora Carter for her courageous leadership. Give her another round of applause. Our young leaders, Nikki, my brother McQueen, Lightning McQueen, to let some young folks, some young voices get up here. Some folks that had some hard days sometimes. Am I right? Had some hard days sometimes.